Good evening, ladies, and welcome to Teach Me How to Glam It Up, where I show you a fabulous new way to wear a piece of Premier Designs jewelry each and every week. This week, our piece of the week is Petals. It's our beautiful single strand pink necklace that looks a little bit like rock candy. Now, as you can tell, I'm dressed pretty formal tonight, so I'm showing you a very formal look. The holidays are almost upon us, which means that we have charity events and holiday dinners to go to where we're going to need to look our best. So now, while you may not be wearing a short white cocktail dress like I have on today, these looks you can carry on through to next year for whenever you have a very special night. So today, we are going to be crocheting petals into our lovely 90-inch strand of pearls opening night. So make sure you have this handy. What we're going to do first is we're going to unfasten petals just so it's a single strand, and you can just clip it anywhere onto opening night, just like so. And then you're going to want to let it, holding one end of opening night, you want it to be about halfway down. So if you can see where that is. Now remember, when you crochet, you start with a single loop, and then you take the right side, pass it to your fingers, pull it through, and we want to keep this one pretty tight, so don't let it slip too far. And you're just going to keep passing it through. Okay, so now you see we're getting close to where petals is, so this is going to get a little bit more difficult, but you do the same thing. You just keep feeding it through. And this creates a knotted look for petals, which is very dramatic in the middle of this necklace. And I'm going to show you how to wear it either as a necklace or even as a headpiece. Because sometimes us girls want a little bit of bling. I didn't get a tiara when I was in high school going to prom and stuff, but I can wear a tiara now. Okay, so we're at the tail of petals. You want to make sure that gets passed through because that's what's going to hold it in place so it doesn't pop out on you. Okay. Now remember, if you're going to wear it as a necklace, you got to leave enough space for your head to get through. So as you see, it's beautiful, nice and knotted, and don't worry about that tail, we can tuck it in. I'm going to go ahead and put this over my head. Now this is where you're going to have to play with the length, because if I had on a longer neckline, I would wear it like this and then secure it with a pin. But because my neckline's a sweetheart neckline, I want to wear it a little bit higher, so I'm going to keep feeding it through, and I'll be using my clip-it to secure it. Okay, so this is a good length for me. So for the clip-it, you want to make sure that you get both strands through. So hold your loop and make sure that it goes under the loop and around both strands you've been passing through. There we go, and that just clips in place. Oops, I missed my loop. That's okay. Speed it through again. And now it's clipped in place. That'll happen from time to time. You'll think you got it and you just didn't quite get it. That's all right. Okay. So this is our tail, came loose a little bit. So we're just going to feed that through the knots. Because you kept your knots. Even if you keep it really tight, you can still work through them. So just pass that through a couple of them. And now the tail's not a problem. Messed up my clip-it, sorry. Through. There we go. You can always tug on it a little bit before you let go to see if you got it in place. Sorry, ladies. Okay, so now you can see how beautiful this looks when it's all knotted up with opening night. And I am wearing a pair of our Mimi earrings because I'm doing something so dramatic on the neck, I don't want my ears to take away from it. Now, a beautiful bracelet to wear with this is our Elaine. Now, I don't want to add anything else to this look. I think I look very sleek, polished, fancy. It's everything that I could want. But as I promised, if you want a little head bling, you can take another necklace such as Lady Fair, or if you have a second opening night. Now, this is going to add quite a bit of drama, so brace yourselves, ladies. If you triple it, if you have your hair up like I do, you don't even have to pin it in place. You just lay it over the crown of your head. What do you think, ladies? I'm able to go to any formal dinner. I could even get married like this if I wanted to, but I've already done that. Okay, now I just want to show you another way that you can wear it. So if you don't want to wear it as a necklace and you instead want to do this look as the headpiece, that is very easy to do as well. So I'm going to undo my clip it, but I'm going to keep holding my knot so that way I don't have to lace the entire thing again. So just let that out just a little bit, just enough to get over my head. Okay, so I'm going to finish knotting this, leaving just enough for the crown of our head, and then I make sure it's through all of our knots. There we go. So now, same thing. Just take it, lay it over the crown of your head. Now, as you see, ladies, this is quite a bit more drama on the head, but like I said, if you're replacing it for a wedding or such, then this is a great look. Now you don't have to buy that headband that you're only going to wear once. You make it out of necklaces that you can wear all the time, because nobody wears a tiara all the time, ladies. And now we can take our Lady Fair, and I'm just going to triple it. So put it around once, twice. And if you have a spare clip it, this is why I would always recommend having two. I'm waiting for my second one to come in the mail. And then three. We even those out. And this is where you can add another pin or enhancer such as Prissy, or even our gorgeous, unbelievable enhancer. Clip that in. And now, ladies, we are beautiful and ready to rock. So, I hope you enjoyed these fun, fabulous, formal looks. And just remember, because you're crocheting, you don't have to only do it with opening night. You can include other pieces. So if you want to include Arabian Nights, if you want to include, well, I wouldn't do Lady Fair because it's the same color. But feel free to mix and match, ladies. So I'll be back tomorrow with another fun, fabulous look for Petals. So tune back. But until then, if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. I'm on Facebook.com/PremierDesignsSD, that's in San Diego, by Christina. And you can also check out my premiere page, which is Christina Wallace, ChristinAWallace.mypremierdesigns.com. Thanks, ladies, and have a fantastic night.